anything. "I don't think you've ever executed someone like her," said Nyla. "The daughter of a god?" Cedric smirked. "You'd be amazed." The woman on the imager took a deep breath and steadied herself. "You have no idea how grateful you should all be to us. We sacrificed everything to give humans a future. But it's fine. In a few minutes, this place will be a smoking ruin and you'll all be dead." Rebecca let out a hissing breath through her teeth. "I can't wait to see your faces when she gets here." As they watched the chaplain and guards walk off the wide-open beach, Orna Sokol's fingers tangled up with Nyla's and squeezed. Nyla stared down at the place where her dark skin met the lightness of her fiancé's. They'd both gotten a bit weathered over the past 2 years fighting the Children of the Singularity, and watching executions scarcely lightened the load. Justice needed serving, but Orna's look of dawning worry wasn't soothing to Nyla's heart. She hadn't wanted to see this, but Rebecca's sentence, over 100 counts including murder, racketeering, high treason, and currency manipulation, had been handed down by a secret court. That meant a group of state-selected witnesses had to attend, and Compass always nominated the arresting authority. Only one member of the Capricious was required, but everyone else came along for moral support. The guards and chaplain pushed into the observation room through a side door, scooting around the gathered attendees to get to the back. They gave everyone solemn nods as they passed, and Nyla wondered how often they did this. "Start the termination sequence," said Agent Weathers, and the bailiff at the control console tapped a few buttons. On the projections inside the execution chamber, the sun began to set, an orange burst on a purple sky. Lights swelled to life inside the smooth glass baubles composing the beach, and the clouds picked up their pace, vacating their perches for a mist of winking stars. Rebecca turned to look directly into the imager with anger in her eyes. "My mother is coming. Today is the last mistake of your short lives." Nyla glanced down the row of chairs in the observation room, taking in the expressions of her crewmates. The others were waiting for it, too. The sound of an alarm, a distant explosion, a flash of magic. If the gods of the Harrow knew about the execution, surely they'd intervene. Rebecca drew her limbs in close, shivering in her silky robes. "She's coming for me. No prison can stop a teleporter like her." That was when Nyla knew nothing was coming to save Rebecca. It was an odd feeling, the pang of sympathy that rolled through her bones. Rebecca was a killer who had used slingers and starvation alike to destroy people on her mother's behalf. She'd created untold loss, and would have gladly done so again had the Capricious not taken her out of play. To Nyla, though, she looked like someone's scared little girl. "She'll be here." Rebecca took a breath and nodded quickly. A tear rolled down one cheek. "Today was the day you almost executed." A loud, charging whine was the only warning before the prison chamber's auto-slingers pelted Rebecca Grimsby's body with paralysis bolts and a sleep spell. She froze mid-sentence, mouth agape, eyes rolled back in her head. Then she fell backward onto the glass beads, relaxation taking over stiff muscles. They watched for long minutes, listening to the prison doctor calling off oxygenation levels. Eventually, she said, "Brain death, 1:24 a.m. "Flip it," said Agent Weathers. The bailiff threw a switch, and the projection filled with fire, burning Rebecca's body away to ash. They watched until the orange light faded, leaving only the glowing glass beads and carbon-crusted metal walls. The lights came on, and relief washed over Nyla. Grimsby was officially gone for good. Nyla stood, her joints sore from sitting in that chair for the past 2 hours.